Thanks, everyone. It is tough to follow Phil Barbarello, who brought a Grandmaster with him. The first one I met. I'm very proud to have met him. Before I start, when the FAA started using time on position to try to determine whether or not we were doing a good job or whether or not we were productive employees, I used to talk to management about that and tell them that I don't really get paid what I get paid to sit there and do the day in and day out job. I said, what you pay me for is the 1 hour when I do what one of 50 people in the world can do, what one of 50 people in your facility can do. That's when an air traffic controller makes all their money for the week or for the day or for the year. I was wrong. When you listen to this story, you're going to find out what we really get paid to do. This is like something out of a movie, man. Doug White was a passenger on a King Air last Easter Sunday when he asked Miami Center for help. Shortly after takeoff, the pilot had a heart attack and died. Doug decided the best thing to do with his family, who was also on the plane, is send them into the back to pray. Good move. Miami Center controllers Nathan Henkels and Lisa Grimm immediately made moves to assist this troubled passenger. And very luckily, Doug was a private pilot, but Doug had never flown a twin-engine aircraft and he'd never flown a King Air. He and his family were in a real serious life-threatening situation as the plane hit 5,000 feet and continued to climb. Jessica Anaya from Miami Center at that point stepped in to help and to coordinate rerouting other aircraft away so that Nathan and Lisa could focus on Doug and his situation. Lisa Grimm's also a pilot. She worked calmly to explain the specifics of the aircraft to Doug as he tried to turn off the autopilot so he could get the plane to stop climbing first. Lisa knew that with some reassurance she could, that Doug had enough skills to successfully land the plane, and she worked on starting to help him. The team quickly formed basically an assembly line in order to successfully assist the pilot, issuing control instructions to other aircraft and continuing to coordinate with other controllers. Doug was able to fly the King Air toward Fort Myers, where Don Fabio, Brian Norton, and Kerry Meadows were waiting to take over. Dan called up a veteran pilot friend of his and flight instructor, Kari Sorensen, in Danbury, Connecticut, for help with specific information on that type aircraft. Kari relayed important details via cell phone regarding how to configure the King Air for landing. With a successful touchdown finally completed, the two handed the aircraft off to Kerry Meadows on ground control, who assisted Doug with shutting down the aircraft. With one unfortunate and unpreventable death came the incredible save of 4 other lives. So proud to thank the air traffic controllers who were working on that Easter Sunday. And in this stirring audio, you'll hear the dramatic situation unfold and our controllers professionally handle the circumstances. This is good stuff.
Miami Center, King Air 559 Delta Whiskey.
Air 559 Delta Whiskey, Miami Center. Here's your loud and clear. How me?
I got declared emergency. My pilot's unconscious. I need help up here. I need to get this thing on the ground. I'm flying the King Air. My pilot's deceased. I'm a single-handed pilot, low time.
Miami 49.
I need help. I need a King Air pilot to talk to.
All right, all aircraft standby. Air 559 Delta Whiskey. And are you at the cockpit now?
I am co-pilot 6. Get him out.
Air 9 Delta Whiskey, I understand you are able to fly an aircraft?
Single engine. I need to get off this. I'm going through 11,000. I need to get level.
Air 9 Delta Whiskey, are you able to maintain 1-2000?
Well, do I turn off the altimeter or not? It's steady climbing, and but it looks to me like my altitude descent is on 10,000. I don't know why I keep going climbing. Figure out how to level off.
You think the autopilot is on?
I know it's on. The altitude set is 10,000, but I'm going through 13 now. I should have leveled off at 10, so how do I stop that is what I want to know. Already busted 10,000. I'm steady climbing. I need to stop the climb. Stay with me, Miami. Let's go.
559 Delta Whiskey, I'm here. Don't worry. We're trying to find a solution to that. Stand by.
For me on the 50. Okay, number 5 Delta Whiskey. When you look at the center console there, you don't see anything with the you see the autopilot's unable to disengage.
widest runway you can, ma'am.
95 Delta Whiskey, roger. I'm going to try to keep you hold the plane level. We're doing pretty good, 17,200. Try to hold the plane now at 17,000. All right, number 5 Delta Whiskey. We're going to start a slow, shallow descent. Just easy down on the yoke. A slight descent. We're going to get you down to 11,000. Pull back slightly on the throttle, and just ease over the yoke gently. Whatever you're comfortable with, we'll just try to make a nice, shallow, 500 feet per minute descent.
I got a 1,000 feet per second.
Number 5 Delta Whiskey, that's fantastic.
900 Delta Whiskey, straight ahead on a heading of, about 35.
36, contact mine, approach 133.77.
Hi, y'all good luck.
Okay, number 5 Delta Whiskey, you doing all right there, descending?
Oh, we're having a hoot, 900 Delta Whiskey, 1,000 foot per minute descent, 900 Delta Whiskey.
Okay, number 9 Delta Whiskey, just so you know what we're doing here, we're going to get you down to 1,000. We're going to make you give you a turn to the west. We're going to hand you off to Fort Myers Approach, and they've got some controllers there that also have pilot experience, and they're going to talk you all the way in down to the landing there. Do you have any experience in a King Air?
Negative.
All right, number 5 Delta Whiskey, you're doing a real good job. Just keep you doing a very good holding your heading, a real nice descent there. Okay, number 5 Delta Whiskey, just a nice easy turn to the left, whatever you're comfortable, real shallow, real gentle on the controls. You're going to turn left, fly a heading of about a 270 heading, and continue that descent down to 11,000, whatever you're comfortable with. And number 5 Delta Whiskey, just to put your mind at ease, there's good weather at Fort Myers. There's no weather in the way at CFR. Okay, number 5 Delta Whiskey, just so you know the plan, we're going to bring you around to Fort Myers. They've got the longer runway, and we're going to get you the most available runway for your landing. You're going to do fine. You got any questions about what you're doing right now? You okay?
Yeah, we're great, 900 Delta Whiskey, thank you.
Okay, number 5 Delta Whiskey, real nice job in that turn there, and you're going to be talking to Fort Myers Approach here in just a minute. Like I said, they're going to take their time and talk to you and get you down safe. It will be 132.07.
Let me see if I can find it without screwing this up. Can I set this altitude set at 11,000 and turn the autopilot back on?
Number 5 Delta Whiskey, if you would like, if that makes you more comfortable, you can do that.
I can't do it. It messes up my heading.
Number 5 Delta Whiskey, roger. It's probably, there's a little bug for the heading that you can twist over to get established with the autopilot. But why don't you're doing such a good job here, hand flying. We keep you on that heading. You're doing well, and we'll level it. Looks like you're just about level at 11,000 now, holding it well. And now, if you can, it's going to be 132.07. So what I'm going to do, number 5 Delta Whiskey, is contact Fort Myers Approach 132.07 by pushing 2. If you do not get them, just switch it again, and you'll be talking to me.
Fort Myers Center, King Air 559er Delta Whiskey.
King Air 559er Delta Whiskey, Fort Myers Approach. And are you in the descent right now, sir?
I am. What you want me to do? Hold it or what?
Actually, if you can, we can just start a descent down to 5,000, and we're getting some help from another pilot that's familiar with the airplane. We'll get you some information. Can you descend the airplane?
I can, down to 5,000 on heading 270. This is a King Air 200.
And November 9er Delta Whiskey, are you using the autopilot or are you flying the airplane?
Me and the good Lord's hand flying this 900 Delta Whiskey.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
I need to slow my descent down. That's 2,500 feet per minute here. I need to get my throttle set for this descent. I don't know where to set it at.
9 Delta Whiskey, the information I have is to pre-select the autopilot to 5,000, but don't turn it on yet. You can go to the center console on the instrument panel and pre-select 5,000 feet. But don't engage it yet, and I'll get you information on how to do that.
I got a altitude set at 5,000. I know how to engage it, but I got to get rid of the heading bug that's hooked to this autopilot. I'm 150 knots. I need to keep installing this airplane. I'm just going through a little descent here.
Okay, sir, just advance the throttles, and your altitude's good, so I guess just pick up the speed with the throttles and try to hold 5,000 feet. And 9 Delta Whiskey, the information I'm getting now is to leave the props and the power where it's at and just fly like you normally would a single engine for now. You got any alarms or warnings going on?
Oh, just heavy trim.
How many souls on board?
5.
Now they're telling me the trim control is on the yoke, and it's on the left-hand side of the yoke where the thumb would be, on the upper left-hand side of the yoke for trim.
Understand.
And 9 Delta Whiskey, just want to verify you do have the autopilot off.
I got the 2 black buttons on disengaged, which is down on the console.
Okay, sir, thank you. Hold the gear for just a moment.
Oh, I was going to. I'm just telling you, I know where the gear control is. 9 Delta Whiskey.
Okay, that's good. That's good information. Do you know where the flap control handle is?
I do. I don't know what setting to put them on.
Hey, we're getting that information right now. They're listening to you. Yeah, 9 Delta Whiskey, it'll be runway 6. It's a 12,000-foot runway, so you're going to have plenty of runway to work with. And we got equipment standing by, and it's all yours. And if we're looking for 160 knots indicated, you can start the gear down. Right now, I'm showing you ground speed right at 160 knots.
I think I see a runway at 12 o'clock and about 7-8 miles, 9 Delta Whiskey.
9 Delta Whiskey, that's correct. You're looking at the right runway. That's runway 6 at International, and you're about a 15-mile final now. So have you got the gear going down yet, sir?
Negative. I'm descending. I need to get down to 2,000 and get my speed down. 9 Delta Whiskey.
9 Delta Whiskey, the last instruction I got, when you get to 150 knots, the flap control will say approach flaps on there. Just select that detent when you get to 150 knots.
2,800, 9 Delta Whiskey, 165 indicated.
Sounds good. You're right on the money. You're lined up for the runway. So altitude, your discretion. You can proceed visually. Just let me know when you have the gear and the flaps down.
All right, gear going down. When I touch down, if I ever touch down, do I just kill the throttle or what?
That's correct. When you touch down, slowly kill the throttle.
Got dead pilot sitting beside me.
9 Delta Whiskey, you don't have to respond. More information, once you make it onto the ground, just center line with the rudder pedals. You kill the throttle and maximum braking.
I keep this pilot off the control.
You have plenty of runway, sir, so if you got to add a lot of power to make the threshold, that's fine. You got 12,000 feet of runway. It looks good from here. Good job.
It ain't over till it's over, man.
9 Delta Whiskey, the runway's all yours. You can turn left or right, whatever's easier for you. Power all the way back, and they're telling me max braking.
Brilliant, buddy. Thank you.
Nice work.
Man, that's good stuff. Every year I come to the Archie Legal Awards, I always laugh. It's so great being an air traffic controller, because no matter how stressful it gets, there's always humor in our job, man. It must be how we deal with stress or something. I laugh here every year. We're really fortunate to have Doug White and his family here with us tonight, but I couldn't see them to save my life. I'm staring at big bright lights. Where are they?
First table.
There you are. It's so bright. Glad to have you here. Doug and his family showed great courage that day. I'm sure everyone will agree this stands out as one of the greatest demonstrations of teamwork in the face of unbelievably unfortunate odds. The great group of capable controllers came together under immense pressure to resolve a situation that you can't find in any type of manual. The expertise of these 6 NACA members alone, it's shown brightly on April 12, 2009. They used every resource and capability available to them. They had not only the skill, but the highest professional standards that we set for ourselves each and every day. And let me tell you something. I talked about them earning their pay. You want proof that we have no room for a B pay scale in our profession? 5 of these 6 controllers are on the B scale, okay? They earn their pay for a long time. Let's bring these 5 controllers up right now. Lisa Grimm, Nate Henkels, Jessica Anaya, Dan Favio, Brian Norton, and Carrie Meadows.
So awesome.
got so many of them, it's going to be 2 more here. Hold on.
Nathan?
I'd just like to start by saying I came to these awards last year and I was just awestruck by the talent that was displayed that evening, as I am again this evening. And I cannot explain what an honor it is to be a recipient. And I work with such talented, skilled, amazing people every day at my job. And there were so many of them that helped in this that unfortunately aren't here tonight, as well as my fellow brothers and sisters on stage with me this evening. It was such a teamwork. It was amazing that it ended the way it did. And to me, the true hero in all of this is Doug White, to be able to do what he did. Absolutely. Doug, it is truly an honor to have you here with us this evening, along with your beautiful wife and your lovely daughters. We're so glad you could join us, and we're so glad that you appreciate us, and we hope you know how much we appreciate you. The one last thing I'd like to say, if it weren't for the support and love of my family, my mom and dad, Paul and Kathy, are here with me tonight, I would have never been able to be here to play that supporting role that I did. And again, thank you all up here and all the other controllers that were with us that helped that night, and all the controllers this evening, congratulations.
What an honor, and the lights are really bright, so if it looks like I'm staring into space, I promise you I am. As Lisa said, Doug, your family, thank you very much for coming. This is quite an honor for us. This is definitely once in a career, and I know we're all very proud of it. Also, my good best friend, Carrie Sorensen from Danbury, Connecticut, was able to come down and attend as well. This is the most knowledgeable man when it comes to anything that flies. And I've often said, if you could put wings on a wet cardboard box, he could fly it. And not only can he fly it, but he could also teach somebody how to fly it. So when that happened, all I have to say is, thanks for answering the phone. Thank you all very much, and I know it's going to be a wonderful rest of the night, so thank you again.
I just want to thank everybody very much. Don't have very much to say. This is quite an honor. Hard to believe that we're receiving this. I'm very proud of it, very proud of the profession, and I want to thank Doug for learning how to fly King Air in about 20 minutes flat. I think he set a world's record. Nice job, Doug. And thanks for having us here. We really appreciate it. Thanks for all the people I work with. It was fantastic. Thank you.